like wander, you know.
I was asking everybody as I was passing them if they could help us. They kept walking like they were.
They didn't want to. They just kept. They ignored you. So it's just like, who are you?
Go back to the original question. Why?
But no, we have.
But everybody liked your school.
Yeah.
Everybody-
That's what we heard today.
And think of it, Dave's not even here. Can you imagine?
Wowzers.
I don't know. Answer the question about the school.
Well, I don't know why. You were the one that got contact with.
Oh, I got in contact with Dave, and yeah, I found out that you guys had a show. He came. I go, well, I thought maybe we come down. We look over the school, see who's find out what people thought of the show and everything. And we thought, well, this would be a good something to put on our show. So we just set a date, and we figured, well, take a day off from work and come down here. Nice trip.
Yeah. Was it worth it?
Oh, it was worth it. Yeah, it was worth it because we're gonna go back with a whole bunch of stuff. We got rid of buttons. Hey.
I like your set.
Yeah.
Now, does your set stay like this?
The set,
Are
the
you-
set can be used. The studio can be used for different things. This is the skeleton set. This is how it stays basically, and then it can also be used for a speech class, and that we just pull out a different set, but it just fits right in front of it and then moves right back real easy. But this is the general the way it stays.
Because our set we work for the community, so we don't work out of a school, and when we do our show, we have to set it up, then take it apart, put all the stuff in a corner somewhere, and then somebody else comes in. They'll do other films on like right after our show was done, they did like a not AAA, but a AA, Alcohol Anonymous.
That's very interesting because our shows we're turned around all the time. We're always changing the set.
Yeah.
No matter what.
I think we have a copy of it somewhere where we can show just like a couple minutes of what we've done.
Yeah,
It's somewhere around here, but they might show it sometime. Then again, they might not.
It's been a very interesting day, though. Very interesting day.
Maybe we won't have any audio with it. Just show the set. It's safer
Something
that way.
with it.
What are some of the funny things you find with doing TV? Maybe some funny
He's
things
basic.
you've had happen
He
to you.
throws in the funny parts.
Well, one time we had a commando doll coming on a string. Like, you ever watched the old Groucho Marx show where the bird would come down?
Yeah.
Well, we tied Arnold to a string where we bring him in, and
Holding the clipboard.
some
full
girl
of papers.
Yeah, some girl dropped it right on my head while we were filming, and then like the string was like a real loose twine, and the twine was like shedding as we were filming.
That was a very interesting show.
And we have we have editing machines and other things, so we do things where if we were sitting here, we could stop the film, get us out of here, and start the film up again, and then lay on the floor and talk.
Just to stay off the camera.
And you wouldn't see us, but you just hear us. You have to see it. We haven't got that show on the air yet.
We just finished shooting
We haven't been on
a
there.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah, we haven't been on that long. We've only been on like 4 months.
How much time do you spend during a week on
One show.
your TV?
One show? Well, I go over to his house. We work on the show otherwise about 2 hours. Then we get in the studio. We work on about...
It depends if we're being rushed.
If it's going to be a long show, we take more time, or if it's going to be a short show. It depends on what the producer wants to do. If he goes, okay, we need to get you guys in here, we need to get you out of here in an hour.
So you sometimes push for time, and then there was one time when we spent 2 hours on a show. So we can spend any time between a half hour to 2 hours.
Depends on how well we're prepared for it.
And if we're not prepared.
And we're there for all afternoon.
But we spend a month on putting a show together.
We can show a clip now if you want.
Okay,
Sure.
we'll show that.
Elvis.
Elvis?
Oh
Elvis?
my gosh, I knew you would want it.
I'm Jeremy Hawkins. Welcome to the show Off the Wall. Our show deals with amateur filmmaking from all around the area, which you can send your films in to us, and we'll give you an address at the end of our show to where you can send them to. We'll explore some of the things in filmmaking and try to get around the high cost of short filmmaking, which will be like special effects, animation, costumes, etc., all that stuff.
Sound making. It's just a cheap way to do it. We're helping a lot of people out by doing it that way.
But our first film we're going to look at today is from a group of guys who live in Darien. It's called McGarrett and Lee. It's regarding like a Hawaii Five-0, kind of like a detective thing, chase scene, and they have a few chase scenes in there, and the sound goes along with it really well. They did pick out some good music for it. But you get an idea of what you can do with your camera that's just sitting there in the closet. Right, some of the simplest things can turn out, and just put some music with it, and you can have your own short film. If you're sick of filming your baby, or, you could just pull it out and you get a group of guys. Yeah. So let's take a look at McGarrett and Lee.
The story you're about to see is true. The names have been changed to protect the innocent.
The Adventures of McGarrett and Lee, the most exciting cop show in the universe. Lee. Dan O'Connor, our star of the show, plays the infamous McGarrett. The most feared crime fighter in the system. Sean Ringboom plays the notorious Dr. Mosh. Dubeck plays the baby-faced, unbelievable crime ring. Jeff Evans, one of Dr. Mosh's pawns, plays the thieving high dive. Our innocent victims are Allison Woodson, Libby Litton, Michelle Galvin, and Shelley West. Now watch as our heroes fight for freedom and the American way.
Oh,
All right.
Hey, we're back. Sorry.
That's quite all right. We've had many experiences with cutting back from clips, such as fixing Christmas decorations. So I understand you had some questions for us, maybe?
Yeah, well, we don't know where they are. Oh, wait.
for one, how did you...
If you can go over your studio audience, there's a notebook.
There's a notebook there, a black notebook, whole full of stuff that ran up here. It'd be great. Yeah, that's it, right there.
Maya getting another cheap camera shot.
All right. Great.
You don't want to ask all 20 of those questions, do you?
No, we don't have 20 here. No. Basically, what got you interested in making a television program?
Making a television program? Well, it was before me. This was basically handed down about, several years ago.
Somebody's leaking
Several
over
years
there.
ago. By a group of students who were interested in doing a show about the high school.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry.
About 5.
How did you come up with the idea for the show? Did you?
Well, this show, it's a mixture between the talking audience member.
Wait.
Wait a minute.
I can't see them. Slight problem.
Keep going.
There was a baby in the audience, of course.
Oh, okay.
It's a mixture between like Carson and that type thing. That's where we got our idea.
Well, we're gonna. I don't know if this is.
What's the deal with Elvis?
Yeah, the whole school.
Everybody's
Elvis is still alive.
in here?
Still?
Somewhere in the school
He lives
building.
somewhere in the light. With Hitler.
Who's the other guy that hangs out with him? Is it Hitler?
Yeah. Jimmy Hoffa.
Okay.
Now, is that a
it's-
thing to go around the whole school or something?
No, just the
I don't
Or just this?
Because everybody that we've talked to today in your school has said something about Elvis. They made a,
I don't know.
We're just making fun of
They
the
associate it with TV. Whenever they're at the show, something about Elvis is said. I don't know.
I think he's still
don't
alive.
understand myself.
cows and Elvis.
Cows and Elvis. Good combination.
Go ahead, ask one. Be my guest. Since I
Okay.
wrote these up and you didn't.
Well, how many...
No, don't go with how big. How big is your cast? Okay, go on.
Wait, that's not a question I like.
Which one did you like?
How long does it take you to prepare a show for you guys? I mean,
Prepare a show. We prepare. Mr. Woodward is laughing. No, seriously, we prepare all week, right up to the second we run it.
Well then, that would answer my question about how big is your cast? How many people do you have working on it? Because if you have like 2 people going, well, let's put together a
working
show.
on it, putting a show together.
Because we have, it's just him and I.
And a director. We have to inform him.
But we do a show every month. So if you guys do a show every week, that means you'd have to have a cast of like
About 5, I would say. Maybe more. It's really hard to say. It varies from week. It varies from week to week. It's really difficult to say. Carol and Dave and I do the bulk of the work.
I mean, do you guys do you come like after school and like sit here for hours going, well, what can we do this week?
No,
or do you guys
it's more of a at-home, on-your-own basis.
Then you
I
come in.
get
You come in and
ideas. Carol gets ideas. Whoever has an idea brings it to the show the night we film, and then it just happens.
So you're kind of going along with whatever goes down.
Right.
Go with.
It's like an improv kind of show.
Well, not as much as it used to be. We do have a set agenda, and we like to have our guests chosen ahead of time. But
But okay, now you run out of like a cable station, or you run out of a like television station where you don't have to buy the station to get your show.
We run out of our public access cable 32
Okay, and
in East Peoria.
how many people actually get your station?
We have a viewing area of 10,000, I believe, possibly.
Boy.
It's run out of. See, cable 32 is in East Peoria.
Okay.
It's in East Peoria High School, so it runs East Peoria, Washington, and part of Pekin, I think.
Because I think from Downers Grove, we have a radio station. You guys have a radio station in
No.
School?
like
No,
in the
we
school?
don't.
Okay, both of our schools that we came from, like in the general area, both have radio stations.
Well, it's the same radio station. You just switch up at different times.
Yeah, and then we have like 2 camera stations. We have one at the one, like Downers Grove South has the station there, and then they switch off every couple hours.
You're basically getting.
Well, I think we run out of like about
Oh,
you know,
what,
I don't know how many people watch our show.
Oh, jeez.
Not
Oh,
people.
no.
We don't know how many
No,
people
I
actually
mean,
watch the
people
show.
watch the show because you have to watch our show. You have to have cable vision. You have to have cable hookup. So you don't have cable, then you can't watch the show. And I don't even have cable.
Oh, well, that's too bad. That's too
But
bad. Oh, here's a good question. What would you like to do when you graduate?
Yeah. I find that funny too.
Well, wait, you're a senior, right?
No, I'm a sophomore this year.
Wait, which one?
she's a senior.
I want to. No, you guys say which one of you people out in the
Yes.
audience has a senior year going to graduate?
So 2.
We've got 1,
10.
2, 3.
We have a young audience today.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind going into.
How would you like to fill Johnny's shoes?
That makes a lot of money.
Something that makes a lot of money.
Good.
That sounds. I've heard that comment before.
Elvis is calling.
Personally, that's my thing.
We have ghosts upstairs.
Coming down.
Never heard that before.
No, would you want to go into keep into like the TV?
I
You're just
wouldn't
doing this for
mind.
fun.
I wouldn't mind maybe majoring or minoring in college and maybe a radio, TV. We'd like to get a radio station here in our high school. Something we're
They're
sort
fun.
of working on right now.
No,
In my head.
Do you enjoy doing the show?
It is a lot of fun. We have for as much work we do, it's totally worth it. It's so much fun. We have a lot of fun.
Do you I don't know whether you're just well, I'm gonna ask the question anyway. I'm just gonna bring it up because I didn't know at the time. How many cameras are you working with? I mean, I can see right now, but I mean.
We work with one. However, we have another system we could use that has two to three cameras. However, that's not in color, so we gave up the option of more than one camera for color picture.
And so, no, never mind.
Or should turn it over to me.
Oh well.
But that's
We've asked
just some of the questions.
some of the questions really can't ask you because well, you could speak for other people, but I don't know if you'd be able to
Which ones would be
get,
that?
because we've talked to a whole bunch of people, which what we're going to do is we're going to turn around and put all of the information we've got today back into our show, take the show that you got, like I said earlier, and make
Make a
something interesting out
part
of it.
series
So
into it.
basically, for everyone at home, we're helping each other because they're interviewing me for their show and I'm interviewing us.
Yeah, we would like to get some of ours on tape, but
Sure.
sure.
Yeah.
Send a camera in, yeah. But
That's all we
basically
have.
other questions to ask
We
you.
Really appreciate you coming tonight.
No
and
problem.
Hope to see you in the future. and
Okay.
Good luck
We
with your show.
We could
Okay.
arrange something.
We can.
Do we walk off now? Have a nice evening. Hi, Mom.
Say once again, thanks to those guys for coming all the way down here and taking their day off work to share with us. Yeah, from what I learned, they both work other than their TV jobs. So we will go now to the pencil box.
Oh, how'd that fit in there, John?
I had it amazing.
It's the magic
crumpled up.
pencil box.
Okay, this week's audience poll was,
And still is.
and still is, if you were going to make up a senior most award, what would it be? Such as their senior most likely to succeed and
Most dramatically talented.
right. So we have
Oh.
most likely to not succeed, most likely to take a life, most likely to be an Elvis impersonator, most likely to fail flower arranging in college, most likely to go balder than Dr. Woodward,
Is it possible? There's an
most
extreme,
likely,
isn't there?
most likely to be trampled by elephants, or cows, I guess.
Like John's cow sweater.
Most likely to be a bald, fat person.
All these
What's in
insinuations to Mr. Woodward.
I'm not saying that all bald people are fat.
All
and
fat
all
people
fat
are
people
bald,
but
they kind of go together sometimes.
most likely to marry a man named Pepe. Yeah. Most likely to flip burgers for the rest of their life. Oh, most likely to overdose on WCHS Today reruns. That's a possibility. And most likely to fall in love with a dork like Dave.
Would anyone be that low?
I don't know. Well, we want to thank everyone in our studio audience for coming tonight.
Wait, all you gotta say is who's the most likely?
No, we won't put any names on these special awards.
Kind of mean. But
Guys, Wally.
And last week will be our final show of the season.
next week.
Next week.
The next week, and
We have
so
a big special show planned for you. And we won't have anyone clapping in front of the camera, just like that. And, well, we hope to see you next week for the last time. Thanks for coming, everyone. See you next week.
Bye.